As long as poverty, injustice, and gross inequality persist in our world, none of us can truly rest. Do you remember who said these lines? These lines were once said by great anti-apartheid, great social reformist, Mr. Nelson Mandela. Hello friends, today in this video, we are going to discuss about important events of Nelson Mandela's life. So let's start with his childhood. Rohil Hela Mandela was born on July 18, 1918 in Xhosa-speaking Royal Thembu tribe of South Africa in village Mawazo. As I mentioned earlier, his name was Rohil Hela Mandela and his father died when he was 9 years old, and after that he was adopted by Joggin Taba Dariniabo, who raised him to become leader of Thembu tribe. Maybe his teachings made him leader of whole black community. He has 9 sisters and 3 brothers. According to missionary school tradition of giving English names to native Southern African students, he was given name Nelson. He was first in his family to receive formal education. He completed his primary and middle education from Clarkberry Boarding Institute. He pursued his secondary education from Methodist Secondary Institute, Hilltown, Lamiani, South Africa. Here he excelled in boxing. In year 1939, he went to Elite University of Fort Hare. This was only institute for black people in South Africa which provides education in Western style. During higher education, Nelson Mandela was suspended from his university along with his friend Oliver Tambo in 1940 for participating in student protest against university policies. In 1980s, Oliver Tambo started a Free Nelson Mandela campaign, but we will discuss about it later. In year 1941, Nelson was awarded a graduate degree from this university, and when Nelson came to know that his guardian was arranging his marriage, he fled to Johannesburg and started working as night watchman there. He also worked as law clerk there, and he started pursuing his law degree from Witwatersrand University. Nelson Mandela spent his whole life working as an anti-apartheid activist. In year 1944, he joined African National Congress and established its Youth League. In year 1949, he became National Executive Committee member of ANC. In 1952, Mandela opened first black law firm which offers free or low cost legal help to those who were affected by apartheid legislation. In the same year, African National Congress Youth League promoted Freedom Charter to achieve full citizenship status for black through civil disobedience, boycotts, and by other non-violent methods. In 1956, Mandela with other 155 supporters were arrested for treason and was acquitted in year 1961. In 1960, incident like Jallianwala Bagh happened in Sharpeville. There, police shot 200 non-violent protesters. This led non-violent movement violent, and as a result of this massacre, Nelson Mandela co-founded armed wing of ANC, that is Umkhonto Sizwe. It means Spear of Nation. In year 1962, he illegally traveled to Ethiopia to attend conference of African nationalist leaders, and later he undergone guerrilla training in Algeria. In July 1962, Mandela was arrested and brought to trial for sabotage, treason and violent conspiracy against nation. In Rivonia trial, which lasted for 8 months and 3 days, he was found guilty and was sentenced life imprisonment which lasted for 27 years. Mandela spent his first 18 years of jail in Robert Island prison where he was treated brutally and was compelled to work in limestone quarry. Despite of all the inhuman circumstances and adverse conditions, he completed his law degree from the prison and later somehow he managed to smuggle his political statements and drafted his own autobiography. His autobiography, Long Walk to Freedom, was published in year 1994 by Little Brown and Company. As I mentioned earlier, Nelson Mandela's friend Oliver Tambo started Free Mandela campaign in 1980. As the pressure mounted on government, the government offered Mandela his freedom against few political compromises, but Mandela rejected his offer. And in year 1982, Mandela was moved to Pollsmoor prison, and later in 1988 he was held in his house as a house arrest. In 1989, newly elected President Frederick William de Klerk lifted ban from African National Congress and finally released order to free Mandela on 11th February 1990. After release from prison, Mandela led African National Congress negotiation with other political parties to establish multiracial government. In December 1993, Mandela and de Klerk earned Nobel Peace Prize for their notable effort in eradicating racism from South Africa. On 26th April 1994, Nelson Mandela was elected as first black president of South Africa and was sworn on 10th May 1994 with de Klerk serving as his first deputy. After becoming president, Mandela established Truth and Reconciliation Commission to investigate human rights and political violations committed by both supporters and opponents of apartheid between 1960 to 1994. He enacted new South African constitution in year 1996 based on equality. He formed multiracial government and proclaimed the country Rainbow Nation at peace with itself and the world. His presidential post was later succeeded by his deputy Thabo Mbeki. After his presidential tenure, he worked as an ambassador of global peace and social justice around the globe. Mr. Mandela, an anti-apartheid activist, great human being, great revolutionary, and angel of equality, left this world on 5th December 2013 due to respiratory tract infection. No one can deny that his death is only the beginning of new era of equality. In the honor of great legend Mr. Mandela, United Nations announced July 18th as Nelson Mandela International Day and also announced Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela Prize. This prize was first awarded in 2015 and in 2020 it was awarded to Dr. Morisanda Koyate from Guyana and Mrs. Mariana V. Vardinoyannis from Greece. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you like this video. If it is so, please like, subscribe and share. Thank you.